I didn't need another product. I needed peace. I didn't need more content. I needed consistency. I didn't need to actually hustle harder. I needed a better way. So if you are burnt out from doing all the things and you're still feeling stuck, this is your video because I was right there juggling 100 things, calling myself a digital publisher, and still barely making anything stick. So in today's video, we're going to talk about what is the soft life business and why I personally finally said yes after burnt out. Okay, because your girl was burnt out. I'm Sharita Deloach, and I teach women how to build a soft life business, leveraging a turnkey digital franchise business. Okay, I teach simple systems and daily peace as the goal. So if you're new here, welcome. I want to share the real side of what it really looks like to build a business that doesn't drain you. And today I'm sharing the truth behind how I found this model and why I'm never going back. Like never. Okay. So let me tell you a little bit about me first. Before I found this model, I was like you. I was like burnt out from juggling so many offers, so many digital products. If you looked at my Google Drive, you would see I had a lot of stuff. Okay. I had a lot of PLR content, content that I already bought, stuff that I created. Yeah, my Google Drive is probably worth millions of dollars. Okay. Um, also, before I found this model, I was selling digital products with no consistent sale. I was running this very YouTube channel with no niche. It was like I would pick up and use recording videos just like this, doing a lot of teaching. And then sometimes I found that I was giving away too much value every week for $0. So I wasn't, the money and the activity wasn't mathing. The math wasn't mathing, as the kids would say, right? The math was definitely not mathing for me. So also, that's how I learned to be everywhere. If you really, really want to grow a business, I also was spending more than I made on tools and tech. Like, how many of you can say, I had a lot of, I tried all the email softwares, all the funnel softwares, hopping from one tool to the other because someone said that this was a better tool instead of being stable. And I was quietly wondering if I ever feel stable in my business. I personally like stability in my life in general. As a woman, I love being stable. That's probably one of the the best things about myself being married is that stability. That's one of the things that I love. I love simplicity. I love being able to know that certain things are going to be there and that I'm not going to be all over the place. So I'm like that type of woman. I don't like being all over the place. I love that for my business as well. I like the simple business model. And I really want to teach more women this way. And it doesn't mean that I'm shrinking myself, but it just means that when you have something that's a lot more simpler, you'll find that you are not all over the place. You'll find that you're not waking up with headaches. You are not feeling like you're doing too much, that you really have this flow. It's like having this flow. Have you ever heard of being in a flow state? That's what it's like, being in that flow state where things just flow and naturally things happen. I find that when I'm in that state that I make more money. I don't have a lot of anxiety around money and around, wondering should I sell this or sell that. I'm sticking to one thing. Okay. I was doing what everyone said to do: write the books, have the freebies, have the courses, the funnels, the content. And I was calling myself a digital publisher. But here's the truth: my business felt very messy, especially in the back end. I was scattered in so many different areas and I wasn't profitable, right? I was unprofitable. I was not profitable at all. I would have money come in here and there, but it wasn't like consistent. And I feel like when you have a flow and you have a way of doing your business, is that you're going to find that the money is going to flow as well. So nothing flowed in my business. I didn't feel like I really had this constant flow. And you kind of know when there's a flow in your business or not. You kind of feel it. You kind of know it, right? So one day I personally realized that I didn't need to create more. I needed a system. I didn't need to hustle. I needed alignment, right? I needed things to work together. I didn't need to start over. I needed to plug in. Now, I was the girl that would start over. Like, I will rip things apart and just start over. I no longer wanted that. I wanted to have this flow in my business where I knew day to day what I was doing, even when you have that flow, sometimes it can feel boring. You'll be like, wow, it's just boring. I feel like I'm doing the same thing over and over again. That's the most profitable business, when it is boring. Okay. Take note of that. When your business becomes boring is when it becomes the most profitable. Okay. That's when I found this soft life business model. And no, I wasn't looking for like master resale rights, or I wasn't looking for a reseller thing or another product to push. I was really looking for a peaceful business model, right? And I knew that from profits, that didn't come at the cost of my energy. So I know that I wanted to make money, but I didn't want it to cost me a whole lot of my energy like before. So if you've been, raise your hand and let me know in the comments if you've been like in the service-based industry. I've come from service-based as well. I was a publisher for many years, and even having a service-based business where you're at the beck and call of the people, it costs a lot of energy to do that. So I was no longer in that space where I wanted to do that. I didn't care how much money I made, and I made great money doing that, but it wasn't in alignment anymore. Okay. Now, what is a soft life business? What I call a soft life business is that you get a digital product you own, right? So something that you own. I didn't say you had to create it. You just own it, right? You get simple sales system, daily content that reflects your real life. This is like really what I do. Also, income that doesn't rely on you 24/7. My simple sales system, why we call it a sales system, because it works for me. When I'm asleep, if someone decided that they wanted to invest in my digital franchise business, they will put their credit card information in and they will invest, and I will be asleep. And they will totally get access to everything that they need. That's the power of automation as well. I definitely leverage automation. And also build around peace and not pressure. And you're going to hear me say peace a lot. And peace can mean different things to different people. But to me, this is what a soft life business is. This is what this looks like. If it doesn't look like this for me, I'm not doing it. I'm just not doing it. And I'm okay with leveraging things that are already done. What I love about things that are already done is that they're already proven. They're already selling. So it's no need for me to go out here and try to do market research or try to get a beta group together to see if this is going to work, or even trying to go ahead and try to put the course together. Have you ever done that? You put the course together, you put everything together, and then it doesn't sell because it requires you to do market research. And to be honest, I don't have a lot of time to do that. So I'd rather tap into a done for you digital product or some type of something that's already done, and I can go ahead and sell it. That's what I like. Okay. I like leveraging what someone else has already done, because someone else has already done the hard work for me. I just need to buy it and plug into it. And I build a brand around that. That's one of the things that I absolutely will do. I will build a brand around what I am doing. So I call it a soft life business because it fits into your real life and not the other way around. I homeschool. I rest. I love having slow mornings, drinking my coffee, having time to myself with God, and my business doesn't fall apart when I unplug. If I decide on the weekend that I'm not getting on my laptop, I have it organized in a way, where my content goes out. It's already working for me, So those are the things that I'm teaching more women to leverage. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that, because when you look around you, especially like my cell phone, my iPhone, I bought my iPhone from Verizon. But there's many cell phone companies that bought iPhones. And they all sell the same iPhone, but there's notion around reselling or master resale rights. You may hear those terms. I like to use the term of a digital franchise business, because that's how I look at my business. It's a digital franchise business, like a franchise from McDonald's. People buy into franchises all day, every day, so that's what I love. Okay. I love leveraging what's working. If I wanted to get into the restaurant business, and maybe God is like, going here into the restaurant business, I would not start from scratch. I would start from a system that's already working. I would just go buy into a franchise like McDonald's, pay my franchise fee, and build me a McDonald's, because it's already proven. It's already working. Customers know the brand. So why would I not tap into that, right? So why this works for women like us that are 40 plus, especially if you've been online, you in coaching, consulting, so you know your way around online. You've done the work. You got a body of work. I'm sure you have a lot of content out there. You've been the strong one. We the strong ones. You tried all the funnels and the formulas and all the tools. You proved yourself already, right? You probably in an area of expertise that you prove yourself. You don't have to keep proving yourself. Now it's time for you to you don't need to grind. You need results with rest. You need clarity with cash flow. That's what this model gave me. So much clarity and cash flow. My business is set up that if I decided to shut down for a week, that I could, and my business would still run, right? It would still run for me. Okay. So let me pause for just a moment. If you want to learn how to build a soft life business like this, one of the ways that you can definitely connect is subscribe to my free weekly newsletter. I have this newsletter for women. It's a quiet space for women who are ready to shift, you ready to simplify, and you start earning with done for you digital products. You get the blueprint. I talk a lot of the mindset, also mentorship to help you to build your income without hustle. So it's a weekly email along with podcast episodes that's already there. So it's free. Sign up. That's where I really give my deep dives. I share a lot of behind the scenes of my soft life business. So if that's something you're interested, you can go to mysoftlifebiz.com/newsletter. You can also click the link in the description. That's there too. Okay. So if you are the girls, you like me, you like to read, you love to get strategy from reading, you love to listen to podcasts while you are outside walking, doing the dishes. That podcast, I call it her soft business blueprint. I'm sharing more than just, my system. I'm also sharing more behind the scenes, like what I am doing, what's working for me, even resources. You have an option if you want to upgrade to the $8 a month, and you get more from there, like mini master classes and things like that. So you get access to that and other done for you resources too. Okay. So just wanted to let you know that. So let's get back into today's content. Now, this is what I have now. Okay. This is what I had from going from not thousands, but hundreds of digital products, all of the things, to one offer. I just have one offer. My digital franchise business is my one offer. That one offer pays me $599 every time a woman says yes. So there are mornings that I wake up to a $599 sale. Some days I wake up to $1,000. All right, or $1,500 weeks. I much rather have that versus a customer paying me 5-10 grand to publish their book. Here's why. Because after someone purchases my business, my franchise business, they get access to what they need. There's no more fulfillment. I don't have to get on calls. Even my calendar is not bowed down with calls. I don't have time for that anymore. So I don't have to do that. I don't have to get on the phone with people, convince. I don't do that. Okay. So that's one thing that I love, having that one offer. I have one system. You go to mysoftlibebiz.com. That's my system. I use System E, which is a tool that, you get introduced to if you're not already. But that's what I use. I use systeme.io. And using $7 a month plan, because I still consolidated, I had an author community, so I still have those and I want to, get full use of it. But some of the women that I know, they're pivoting their businesses to going from like this, all this tech to just one system, paying $17 a month. Like their overhead went from $300-$400 to $17 a month just for this one system, right? But you have other things, you think about those things, but one system. I am very much focused on one platform, and that's here on YouTube. Now I will talk about my ecosystem in the next YouTube video. So make sure that you subscribe and hit that notification bell. So when I upload that video, you'll be the first to know. I'm going to upload that next week. I leverage YouTube to its fullest, right? I'm not trying to be everywhere. I don't want to be everywhere. Okay. I have a very simple business and I absolutely love it. Okay. I love that my business gets to be simple. I love that it works for me. It doesn't work against me. I love that it works for my lifestyle, those things, right? So now I also have a daily opportunity for sales. Okay. So I have a daily opportunity for sales. So when a woman sees my content and she resonates, so if you're watching my content, you resonate with my content, you're like, you know what? I want that type of business too. I'm tired. I want something more simpler. She decides to invest in my turnkey business, which my business then becomes her business. I have been in this space of becoming a flipper, becoming a reseller, because I am selling something that people need. People need to learn these digital marketing skills, turning these skills into multiple streams of income. We teach that. Even if you want to create your own digital products, we teach that. If you want to, create, awesome. But we give you a ready to sell digital product that is ready to sell. You can make $500 plus that you did not have to create. You know how much time and energy it takes to create a PDF, even a course. It takes time. It doesn't even matter if you purchase PLR, courses and things like that. You still have to record it, put it together, and, do those things. That still takes work. I didn't have to create any of this. I just tapped in. Okay. And another thing I have peace like never before. I'm not everywhere. I have a peaceful business. If I feel like I want to make content on TikTok, I'll make content on TikTok if I feel like it. But my business is not dependent on that. Right? It's not dependent on that because I leverage YouTube. So now I'm building real income without chaos in my business, in my life. My business is simple. My systems are working and I feel confident again. And this is the best part. I'm not doing this alone. Okay. We have weekly mentorship where we meet every week on Tuesdays and we're able to connect, share what's working in our businesses, get feedback on our businesses. So please know that even when you invest in this type of opportunity, you're not by yourself. It's a community and we're all doing this. I know you may be asking, well, Sharita, if y'all selling the same thing, how are you getting buyers? That's where clarity and messaging comes from, because I'm selling to a different person. You may sell to a different person, because why? We're all different. We all have different stories. So we teach you how to connect your story, your expertise, if you have it. If you don't, that's fine. But we show you how to connect your past things. I bring all of my past findings, my past things that I know how to do. That I didn't take that away because I decided to go this route. If anything, it helps me to get a lot more success. So yeah, if you're feeling like it's a lot for you, feel like this, if you feel like it's too much for you too, you creating nonstop, launching every single month, drowning in tech. You know, sometimes you're paying for stuff every month. You have no idea what you're paying for. And you're wondering if this is still for you. There is a better way. There is a better way, okay? And this business model was definitely built with you in mind, with me and you in mind, because I was you. So if you've been trying all the things and you're still feeling stuck, this is your turning point, okay? Especially if you're in a business that you no longer love. You don't love what you're doing anymore. You know, you're in that spot where you want something different. This is the soft life. The soft business. This is the soft start path that I took. This is what I did. Okay. I said yes to a done for you business model. It's done for me. And I have no shame in that. Okay. I'm not in this space where I want to continue to create anymore. I want to find the easiest way possible for me to make money online without feeling like I have to be everywhere. That's me. Okay. I also plugged into mentorship, which is when you invest in this business model, you get that too. All right. We have office hours every single week at Tuesday. At the time of this recording, I just got off of office hours about an hour ago. It was so powerful. We will learn about content, how to position our story. All right. Getting us off of that, getting the motivation we need to keep going is something you want to tap into. Not only that, I also personally offer 30 days of mentorship via Voxer. So you'll have me at your disposal. Right? Women come in and they need the help. You need the mentorship, Now I'm not there to drag you. I don't drag anyone, but I'm there to be there for you. You really want to make this your new way of life, the new way that you do business, you can. Okay. I set up my system in a weekend. So I didn't waste a lot of time in the tech. The system is step by step. The videos are step by step. I watched the videos. I put my system together. Again, I use System Me. I put it together in a weekend. I was ready to go. Okay. I was ready. I flipped my YouTube channel to start creating content for my ideal person that's ready, that's waiting for me to put my message out there, that's waiting for me to share this new way. Okay. And I picked one platform. I picked YouTube. We have what we call Reseller Gold Mine, and Reseller Gold Mine is a gold mine. Absolutely. It teaches us how to resell this system, how to become a reseller. Do you know there's so many people that are resellers in different industries? You know, some of the stuff that you get from Amazon doesn't come from Amazon. It comes from other people that sell it through Amazon. It's the same thing. It's the same way. That's the same approach. Okay. So I pick YouTube. I really like YouTube. I love, sometimes I don't like the algorithm, how it works sometimes, but I like being on YouTube. I like being able to create videos like this to show up as my authentic self. Okay. So YouTube is my platform. You may like TikTok. You may have an audience on Instagram. You may have that already. Okay. I also built belief by watching it work. Every day I build my belief in this business. Is every day a sunny day? No. But every day is a day that I wake up so happy because I'm not drowning in a lot of things to do. When it comes to my business, my to-do list is very short. if it's not on my Trello board, it's not there. Okay. That's not what we do. I have a very short list. You can work this business about 2 hours a day, and you can work this business. This is a content front business. So we create content on a daily basis. All right. And when I say create content, it doesn't necessarily have to be a video like this. I do these type of videos once a week now. That's content. I do live streams. That's content twice a week. I do YouTube shorts that do those daily, and I can pretty much batch those. Okay. YouTube also has a community post where you can do text and pictures. I do that once a week, at least 3 to 4 times a week. Okay. That's content. That's businesses based upon content. That's how you're going to get your buyers, through your content, just like you did for your business. It's the same way how you did for your coaching business, or maybe you've been in publishing like me, writing books. If you have a service-based business, you know how we get customers. Content. Okay. You don't have to build it all from scratch. You can start where I started, with one product, one system, and one belief shift. You got to shift your belief that you do not have to start from scratch. There's nowhere on the internet Bible, there's not an internet Bible that says, oh, in order for you to make money, that you have to start from scratch. There's no such thing. No such thing, girl. No such thing. So if this resonates with you, I want you to visit mysoftlifebiz.com. I also put the link in the description. And I'm going to show you the exact system that changed everything for me. Not only did I get a full digital product that I can resell. What I'm selling you is what you will sell. Okay. The system showed me as well how to become a reseller and be great at it. Make a lot of money being a reseller. Now, I do create my own things on the back end of my business. So like, if you want to create your own digital products, nobody's saying that you can't. I want to show women there's an easier way to do business, that you don't have to chase. I don't chase customers. I don't send direct messages. I let my content like this do the work. So if this video is working on you and you're like, you know what, I want to do that, please know that the same type of content that you do is going to work on the people that God has called you to. It's the same thing. Now, inside of the business, you also get access to a full-on digital marketing course. And let me tell you about this digital marketing course that you get inside, okay? Not only do you get the digital marketing course, you get the downloads. Now, listen to me. When I first learned this, for me, when it said I get the downloads, to me, that's assets in my business. So if I wanted to take those downloads and sell a course separate, I could. If I wanted to take pieces of it, I could and sell it separate. All right. But here's the best thing about that digital marketing course. It teaches you skills. So let's say one skill you learn and you get proficient at is email marketing. Do you know that you could take that skill and you can make more money by showing other people how to do it? You can make more money by doing it for people. Here's one way that I make additional streams of income in my business now. There are women that buy my exact system and they're not really tech savvy, or they don't have enough time to put their system together. They're like, I don't have a time to, watch the videos. Videos are very quick. You do it and then you watch it and then you do. You watch it, then you do. You watch it, then you do, right? So the women that come in there, some of them are like, look, I don't have the time to put the system together. Can you do it? Yeah. So I charge to do that. That's a skill. So I show you even how to multiply your skill sets in here. It don't get no better. Okay. So it's just like any course. If you bought any course, any community, if they don't give you an opportunity to flip it, in this point in my business, the only things I'm investing in is things that I can flip and that can make me more money. And I'm not talking about just doing the work. I'm going to do the work, but I'm talking about also making me more money by allowing me to introduce it to other people. It's like affiliate marketing on steroids to me. With affiliate marketing, Like, for example, the tool that I use, System Me. I'm a part of that affiliate program, which you will be too when you sign up for System Me, right? That's an easy way for you to make affiliate income. So when I sign up for System Me and I use it, I share with other people. I don't, well, with System Me on the back end, they let us know who signed up for us. Some affiliate programs don't, but System Me does. They'll let you know who signed up for what plan and who. But some affiliate programs don't let you know that. So in that case, they don't let you know. You don't get your customer. And plus, you don't get 100% of the profits. Nothing wrong with affiliate income because I make money off tools and things like that. But I don't get the customer. Some affiliate programs, I have no idea who signed up. But, I get the money every month, but I don't know who signed up. But here with this business, every single customer that you refer that use your link, you get your customer. So you get their name and your email. I don't get the customer. I don't get your money. Okay, so that's why I say it's like affiliate marketing on steroids, except for you get everything. It's your own business. You're making this your business, your brand. Okay, so before this soft life business, I was doing all the things and I still felt broke, scattered, and stuck. And I know you feel that way. Now I make sales while I homeschool. Okay. And this is what changed for me. Okay. Digital Profits U changed for me. This is the turnkey business. That's what it's called. Digital Profits U. This is what I call my soft life business. Live mentorship, ongoing training, resources, updates, digital marketing training library. Ready-made businesses included. You don't have to create anything from scratch. Okay? So go to mysoftlibebiz.com. I also put the link in the description as well for you to go there to get access. Okay? How much is the investment? $599 one time. $599 one time. Klarna and Afterpay are accepted. We also teach you how to leverage Klarna and Afterpay to get payments, because you're going to have people that may not have all the money up front, but they still want to invest. We teach you how to do that as well, because some people may not have it. I used Afterpay when I first started. I was making the investment. I was changing my business over to where I wanted something simpler. I made up my mind. I said, I'm okay with being a reseller. And this is from a girl that has created her whole career, publishing books. I've done all those things. And at first, I was not embarrassed. At first, I was like trying to hide it. But now I'm very loud about this because I know there are women like me who want something softer. You want something that works for you. You don't want to be all over the place. You want to be able to enjoy time with your family. Heck, you want to enjoy time with yourself. And you want to be able to do that. And you'll find that impossible to do if every time you turn around, you're on this. Because you got to DM. You got to send emails all the time. You got to follow up with this person, follow up with that person. No, make this simpler for yourself. And I'm here to help you, okay? So remember, you get 30 days of mentorship. You get this a business in a box. Everything you need, okay? So you have any additional questions? I would love to see you in our next office hours. I would love to see you in the community so that we can pivot your business to something softer, something lighter that you will enjoy. Okay, let's get you to fall back in love with doing business again. And I'm here to help. And again, I'm Sharita Deloach. If you have any questions, you can make comments below. Don't forget to like this video. And I would love for you to subscribe as well and hit that notification bell. So when I upload a new video, you'll be the first to know. Okay, I'll see you in the next video. Bye, girl.